Yo, so there has been a UFO filmed over Lou Elizondo's house. This is crazy, and the video was taken by no less than Sean Cahill. Get in here, this is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like, please subscribe, please hit the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media. There's Facebook and Twitter links below. I would love to see you there. And of course, please comment on the story and let me know what you think about all this craziness. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. I'm just learning about this story, so I'm still gathering information, but let's check this out. This is filmed by Sean Cahill of the Nimitz 2004 incident fame. And, you know, a really great voice in all of the whole UFO stuff. And I love Sean because he really delves into the consciousness aspects of it all. But look at that. So that is, I just got to pause a moment and admire Lou's house. I guess that's Lou's house, and that's where he lives. That's pretty sweet, Lou. You have done pretty well for yourself. I'm very happy for you. That's awesome. But look at that. Look at that. That is a UFO just kind of drifting over the ridge or whatever that is. Guess that's a mountain. The ridge of a mountain. All right, so that's it for the video. But this is already blowing up. Everybody's talking about this. There's even memes of it. You want to see a meme? Yeah, okay, here's... Okay. Okay, yeah, YouTube doesn't like music, so I'm going to... Unfortunately... but yeah, here's an answer to the real mystery of the UFO over Lou's house. It's actually... Oh my God, is that Ratherby Squidding? Actually, I think the meme says that it's his mom. That's hilarious. The object in Sean Cahill's U.A.P. video has been identified as Ratherby Squidding's loving mother. Oh, that's hilarious. So yeah, this thing is already being memed. We'll see if anybody has any new information about it. Why is he small-time podcasting sidekick? Sean's UFO. Ratherby Squidding drives me crazy. But let's see. Let's see if there's any new information. Well, let's watch this again. Let's watch this thing again. What shape is that? Is that a Tic Tac? Is that a saucer on its edge? Is that a cigar shape? Is that a triangle? What is that? What is the shape of that thing? It's really hard to tell. I'm going to say that it looks too big to be the sort of Tic Tac that was seen at the Nimitz. But it could be a larger Tic Tac or oblong vehicle of some sort. Could also be a saucer seen edge on. Totally possible. Let's see if anybody in the comments has any information about it. Are there any roads leading up there? Do they have horses? Or do you suggest they should have simply ran a few miles up the hill? Oh yeah, because there was, the question was, if Sean and Lou witnessed this. And I'm not entirely sure if Lou was there watching this thing, but since he and Sean were hanging out together, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Lou was there, when Sean was filming this. But their question is, if Sean and Lou witnessed this, why didn't they go after it when it went behind the hill? Most of us would have tried to chase it, yet the guy with all the secret NDA answers just lets this one go. Well, I mean, I guess that's a valid point. I mean, I don't know how you would run after that thing. I mean, look at all those hills and stuff. I mean, that's... it's not like right there, you know, and going after it, I mean, it's not as close as it may appear, I don't believe. And, you know, I don't think chasing down UFOs on foot, or even with a ATV or something is really practical. But, you know, your mileage might vary. If you know of anybody that's chased down a UFO on foot, or with a four-wheeler, let me know. So, Graham Randall is trying to defend Lou. He says, are there any roads leading up there? Do they have horses? Or do you suggest they should simply run a few miles up the hill? Yeah, go on horses. That'd be kind of fun. Like the movie Cowboys versus Aliens. Not a great movie, but it was a fun idea. I think the graphic novel it was based on was a little bit better, but not much. UFO Truth Digger Anthony says, I didn't say it would have been easy. If you live in this type of property, like a sprawling ranch, you have things like quad, side-by-side, horses, and 4x4 Jeeps. Would you honestly have just let it go behind the hill, or would you have looked for it further? Chase it with what, a helicopter? Let's see. Let's see. This adds nothing of substance to the topic. That's the problem. Yeah, let's see. I want some more information about it. Is there any more info on this object? Let's just go right to Sean. In an attempt to quell any confusion around the alleged U.A.P. video, and this is from Sean Cahill, that is being passed around after I shared it on a podcast, its origin is legitimate and it remains unidentified like many others. That is all. No extraordinary claims other than I don't know either. So Sean isn't proposing any answers for this. He does have a few additional comments though, so let's go through those. The video I shared was to serve as example of how common unidentified aircraft are seen. I was visiting Lou at the time, but he was in another room. He had no knowledge that I shared it, though par for the course, the usual trolls are projecting hard. So, was that house that we saw Lou's, or was this taken from a window or the porch at Lou's house looking at another property? Because if Lou was in another room, that seems to imply that Sean was in a room. In other words, he wasn't out on the ranch taking a video of Lou's property, of Lou's house. So, I would like an answer to that, to know if that actually is Lou's house or not. I want to know what Lou's house looks like. But yeah, that is kind of how I imagine Lou's house looking like. So that's pretty cool. At no time, Sean says, was it claimed to be other than interesting and unidentified. Post sighting, it was verified that there was nothing on flight radar. It's in a no-fly area and perpendicular to any approach path. Further, we visited the area and found it too low and too slow. I guess that means to traverse. I'm not sure quite what he's saying. He says the area was too low and too slow. I guess that means to, as far as going after it. He continues, sharing this video was an attempt by me to illustrate how common people see things that are hard to explain and sometimes remain so. It was used to start a conversation, not a mosh pit for haters. But then again, I am not surprised. Misery loves company. Keep your chins up. All right. And Chris French said, and why people who think all of this is just BS are so obsessed with it. No disrespect to Sean, but whatever Sean saw is not significant. What is significant, it's hard to watch Kay Gillibrand asking hard questions to DOD, and these questions are not based on Sean's sighting. Yeah, okay, well, that's good. It is good that Kirsten and Marco and those other guys are keeping, this going. I hope they can get funding for Arrow. Not that I have any great love for Arrow at this point. But if it's going to work at all, it needs funding. Sean says, Chris is correct, replying to Chris French's tweet. It has nearly zero long run value and was presented as an addition to an anecdote with no claims made. Don't get caught up in the theater being generated by folks who can't fathom the unknown and are too lazy to look. Keep your focus on the long-term deliverables. Anyway, so it sounds like nobody knows what this thing is. Nobody is trying to debunk it, or at least I haven't seen any debunks of it. But it is very interesting. I'm trying to get more details on it. But that seems to be about it. I guess there's not much more to know. Let's that's known. Obviously, there's a lot more to know about what this object is. Why was it over Lou's house? Is this some endorsement from the phenomenon of what Lou and Sean are doing? Because it's, it's interesting to note that it appeared when they were both there. Does Lou commonly see these things? Is this a normal thing in the day in the life of Lou Elizondo? Or Sean Cahill, for that matter? After all, Sean is the contactee. If we can call him a contactee, he's definitely an experiencer of some sort. If somebody sees a UFO once, is that a contactee? I don't know. Of course, what he saw was pretty cool, if you've heard his descriptions of that event. I'm not sure, has he had further contact? I've listened to numerous interviews with Sean, but I've forgotten that. Some people that have contact once have repeated contacts over years. But I'm not sure if that's the case with Sean or not. Lou, I believe, has seen some stuff, but he does not talk a lot about it. So, yeah, I want Lou to come out and tell us, has he seen more of these things? Are they a common sight over his property? Is it some black budget drone spying on him? Something the control group sent over to spy or harass and intimidate him, potentially. Maybe. Or maybe it's a endorsement by the phenomenon itself. It's the being that's coming and saying, hey, Lou, we're with you. We think you should need to get this message out there. You're doing good with this whole disclosure thing. Yeah, thumbs up. Could this be a thumbs up from the beings? I don't know, guys, but this is pretty cool. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. That'd be awesome. Smack that subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. There's a join me on social media. Of course, there's Facebook and Twitter links below in the description. I would love to see you there. That'd be really cool to interact with you guys there and trying to build up this platform a little. So that would be really awesome. Yeah, check out some of my other videos. Hopefully you'll see something up there. Click on one of those guys. And until next time, this is Jack with Cosmic Road signing out.